Well, we find our place at the baseball complex at UCF, and kind of fitting that we're here. It seemed like just a few months ago, you and I are standing in Coral Gables for that regional down there. Time flies, but here it is, a new baseball season, and exciting time, isn't it?
It really is. I don't know if it's age that makes time fly so quickly, but it's great to be back at the baseball park and getting ready for another season.
It was a great season last year to the regional final. We're back at a place that Coach Rooney's made it a difficult place for opposing teams to win. Last year, Knight fans saw additions over first base dugout. What's the plans as we look at further growing this ballpark?
Well, in the next phase, what we're wanting to do is add to our premium seats and build a club. It'll be an open air club, but similar amenities to what you find in Bright House Stadium, and also a new press box, which I know will make you pretty happy.
This is, it's interesting in baseball because as people look to the conference realignment, I'm going to ask you about the Big East in just a little bit, but suddenly Big East baseball, which was, I wouldn't say an afterthought, but people said, it's still not going to be a great league. Now you take a look between UCF and Houston. Memphis has an improved program. Tulane coming in. All of a sudden, Big East baseball suddenly becomes a pretty good conference.
Yeah, if you look at the conference as a whole and across the board, it's going to be a very strong conference. And baseball, of course, which is important to us because I believe it's one of those programs that's really knocking on the door, and to be in a strong league is really going to be important.
You believe that with the growth and the success of the program, this is a place that can host regionals. Obviously, you believe that, otherwise we'll be doing all this renovation, right?
I think we can host regionals, and as I tell Coach Rooney all the time, since I've been there, you can actually see Omaha from here.
Let's talk, if we can, football. We're fresh off signing day, which is like the official start of the 2013 season. So share your thoughts about that. And then I know you guys are excited because announcement of Penn State home and home. It's exciting to think about going there where we've been before, but very exciting to know that they're going to play here sometime in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think signing-wise, a solid class. As a athletic director, of course, you always love to see, great players, but when you see great players that are in the National Honor Society and have those kind of academic credentials behind them, and then the fact that Coach O'Leary is a big character guy, and he's bringing in a group of great young men that will represent us well both on and off the field.
That Penn State deal, home and home, it was important, as you've stated. Coach O'Leary says we're not doing two for nones. We got a stadium, we want to fill it, and I know that's going to be an exciting game down the line.
Yeah, I think getting Penn State back here is going to be great, and of course next year we've got South Carolina coming to town, so we're really looking at those kind of games and those kind of home and home opportunities.
We've announced season ticket packages, a variety of packages for fans to look at. We've got $99 season tickets. We've got kids tickets. I know the athletic department did some research, wanted to find out, get some feedback, some thoughts on the new ticket package we've got out.
Yeah, we really wanted to make it so that it's easy for people to come. And we took to heart some of the information that we received, especially at that entry-level point, and how can we get more people into Bright House Stadium to experience the games. And so we did come up with a $99 package, which we think is going to be extremely popular and a great way to introduce people to the experience, as well as make it easier for our young alums, since we do have a very large young alumni base, and we're graduating a large class every year. We wanted to find a way that they could go from being students to season ticket holders as easily as possible.
And don't forget, those season ticket packages are on sale now. Getting involved with the community, working with your student athletes for a post-athletic career as well, it's important. You're combining those. You're always out meeting with business leaders. You've had some programs up recently. Share some of the news about how you're working with some of the top business leaders and kind of drawing that connection with our student athletes.
We're calling the program the First Round Draft Choice Program, and the whole idea is, what do business leaders consider the attributes of first round draft choices for them? We're holding a number of discussions. We had a business leaders roundtable about 2 weeks ago where we posed that question to them. What are the attributes of a first round draft choice for you? And the idea being is have them actually involved and engaged in helping us develop the programming for the Leadership Institute. And then not only helping us develop the programming, but have their executives be involved in delivering the programming, so that we create an opportunity for Orlando businesses, and actually national businesses were represented, where they can actually be engaged with our program and with our student athletes over the 4 years that the students are here, and get a real sense of who they want to make their first round draft choices.
You know, last point before we go, we recently honored our honor roll student athletes and at a basketball game, and it's nice. That court's crowded. That means we got a lot of student athletes that are coming out there.
Program-wise, we've got a 3.11 average GPA. Over half of our kids have a 3.0 or higher, so you're looking at 230 plus kids in the program right now with over a 3.0. It's pretty significant group of young people that are doing a great job.
Both in the classroom and on our playing fields, the success of our student athletes. For all UCF news, including information on the season ticket packages, be sure to log on to UCFathletics.com. Reserve your tickets now, and if you're a season ticket holder, renew them for the upcoming 2013 football season. Best home schedule UCF has ever had. For Athletic Director Todd Stansbury, I'm Mark Daniels. We'll see you next time.
Hey Knights fans, come out and celebrate Senior Night and Fan Appreciation Day on March 2nd as we take on Memphis.